Wikipedia Top 25 Report, Most Popular Wikipedia Articles of the Week, August 29 to September 4, 2021. Rank 1. Sidharth Shukla. India lost this actor, who also won the local version of Big Brother, most recently seen in the series Broken but Beautiful, at just 40 of a heart attack. Rank 2. Donda. 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 And so on and so forth. It's hard to know exactly what to expect when it comes to Kanye West, but it was nearly impossible to peg down what would come of Donda. Named after his late mother, Pictured, whom the majority of this overlong album has very little to do with, West's 10th studio album suffered from several delays, changing tracklists, and his own presidential campaign back in 2020. The third and final of West's listening parties for the album, each of which was held in packed stadiums across the country, was another dizzying ingredient to the mess. It depicted West standing in a replica of his childhood home with alleged serial rapist Marilyn Manson and confirmed homophobe DaBaby, and ended with West setting himself ablaze while his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, reenacted the couple's 2014 marriage. Finally, the album came out, and, while fans seem to be worshipping it, critics have been less than enthusiastic. Many noted that the album isn't nearly as artful as West's previous work, and its nearly 2 hours worth of music could have benefited from some editing. One thing's for sure, we miss the old Kanye. Rank 3. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. If Marvel Studios made a hit out of Guardians of the Galaxy, it's safe to say they can pull out just about everything right. Now it's another obscure superhero, a master of kung fu, who is reinforced by villains that in the comics are of two other heroes, Iron Man's arch-nemesis and a beast that confronts Doctor Strange. An entertaining mystical martial arts movie, Shang-Chi got great reviews, and given that unlike Black Widow there is not an option to watch it at home for a surplus, should be making lots of money, especially overseas, even if it's unclear whether the increasingly important Chinese market will get the movie. Rank 4. Cristiano Ronaldo. 2 months ago I reported that Ronaldo had failed to beat the record for most international goals, settling for joint record. Well, following 2 goals on September 1st, the record is his. Ronaldo's viewership is further boasted as fans eagerly anticipate Ronaldo's first appearance back in the Premier League with Manchester United, number 21, after the international break against Newcastle United. Rank 5. Ed Asner. Ed Asner died at the age of 91, leaving behind quite the legacy in many fronts: television, Lou Grant in 2 shows, Roots, film, El Dorado, Elf, and voice acting, Up, Freakazoid. Rank 6. Deaths in 2021. Welcome to the final show. Hope you're wearing your best clothes. You can't bribe the door on your way to the sky. Rank 7. India at the 2020 Summer Paralympics. Indian athletes with disabilities are better at an international level than abled ones, it seems. In the delayed Paralympic Games in Tokyo, the country had 19 medals, 5 of them gold. To the left is one of them, amputee javelin thrower Sumit Antal, nearly 3 times the 7, only 1 golden, from last month. Standout performances included one of the country's most popular sports, badminton, plus athletics and shooting. Rank 8. Money Heist. Netflix brought back The Spanish Thieves from the House of Paper for a 5th go. Rank 9. Kanye West. He might be a jackass, he might be a gay fish, but what's relevant here is that he released number 2. Rank 10. Shehnaaz Gill. During Big Boss, number 1 became very good friends with this actress who finished in 3rd place, and they were rumored to be in a relationship. Whether or not she can be considered his widow is unclear, the sure thing being that Gill was heartbroken by his death. Rank 11. Hurricane Ida. Landing on the 16th anniversary of number 18, Ida flooded much of Louisiana before moving over land to cause flash flooding in New York City. More than 60 deaths from the hurricane have been confirmed so far. Rank 12. ABBA. After 35 years apart, the iconic Swedish pop group that even had its songs in a musical, itself adapted into 2 movies, announced a reunion album and a concert residency in London, which will instead of musicians in their 70s feature musicians in the 70s, namely virtual recreations of ABBA in the period, described as ABBA. Rank 13. Rudolf Weigl. Google had a doodle for the 138th anniversary of this Polish biologist, whose efforts to develop a typhus vaccine were particularly helpful in saving Jews during the Nazi occupation. Rank 14. Afghanistan. The transition back to Islamic fundamentalism, number 20, has understandably brought in tears and blood. Rank 15. Certified Lover Boy. Drake's newest album was originally expected to be counter-programming for number 2, until the latter was released nearly a week early. To continue a feud, Drake went on a radio show to play an unreleased song by number 9 featuring Andre 3000, prompting 3000 to say that it's unfortunate that 2 artists that I love are going back and forth. Rank 16. Jake Paul. One position above the one where the site he owes his living to would be, the YouTuber turned boxer who won another match, beating number 19 by split decision. Rank 17. Candyman, 2021 film. Bloody Mary, only it's a black guy and bees are heavily involved. It's the 4th movie, but certainly tries to disconsider anything other than the first, down to bringing back Vanessa Williams and Virginia Madsen along with Tony Todd. Rank 18. Hurricane Katrina. Number 11 hit New Orleans on the 16th anniversary of this disaster, which also led to one of number 9's most infamous moments, and thankfully this time the levees resisted and didn't flood the city. Rank 19. Tyron Woodley. The former UFC welterweight champion made his transition from the cage to the ring against number 16. Rank 20. Taliban. The Islamic fundamentalists who retook number 14. They've promised to be less reprehensible this time, especially to be seen as the preferable alternate to Al-Qaeda and ISIL. Rank 21. Manchester United FC. Alex Ferguson won't come back, but number 4 did to make those who support the Red Devils hopeful. Rank 22. September 11th attacks. Next week's possible number 1, as it's now 20 years since the real starting point of the 21st century. Rank 23. Babur. The Empire premiered on Indian streaming service Disney Plus Hotstar on August 27. Babur, founder of the Mughal Empire, is portrayed by Kunal Kapoor, pictured. Rank 24. What If? TV series. Continuing the downbeat thread of last week's alternate Marvel Cinematic Universe history, this time reimagining Doctor Strange, only the Doctor-turned-sorcerer becomes a power-hungry abomination for not taking well the death of Rachel McAdams. Rank 25. Clickbait, miniseries. Keeping away from the list the badly received Netflix remake He's All That is a badly received Netflix show out of Australia, leading Rotten Tomatoes to note, clickbait is more akin to its namesake than the deeper show it aspires to be. Thank you for listening to this reading of the most popular Wikipedia articles of the week. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and subscribe to our channel so you can be notified whenever I make a new video. I'd love to hear your comments and suggestions on what else to feature. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.